Hey guys, it's Jake and Sarah Salyer with another episode of At Our Kitchen Table with Hearth Homes. Today we wanted to talk about equity, maximizing equity, and just what we do. We tell everybody we are here for you for all things real estate, whether that's buying, building, pools, houses, whatever it is. And so we wanted to let you know, just lean on us. We are a resource for you to maximize the equity in your home. Maximize your rate of return, your profit, all those good things. So if you are thinking, hey, we really hate these countertops and it's time for appliances. I talk to my salesman at Hahn probably 2 or 3 times a week. Love that guy. He's awesome. You would be shocked at what you could upgrade your appliances for pennies to really give your home a facelift, give your kitchen a facelift. Granite, we have been working with we had the same granite guy for years. And so great relationships with all of our contractors like that. These are people that we trust. I try to tell everybody like, hey, these are guys I trust around my kids, my wife, if I'm not there, in our home without us. So these are good guys, good trusted guys. But just to come get our eyes on it and say, hey, you could probably put $500 into this bathroom and change the floor tile and completely update the bathroom for pennies. Or people think it's going to be thousands. Yeah. But those pennies have now turned into thousands when you go to sell. Like, oh, fresh updated bathroom and kitchen. Well, all we did was flooring and granite, and it cost us $4,000.
Some paint.
But now we're going to be able to list the house for $15,000 more because it's got these nice updates rather than it.
Well, and it's one thing to put into perspective when you're saying, okay, I've spent pennies, but I'm getting $15,000 more. It's not because you're adding value. Let's look at that for one thing. It's not that you're adding value, that what you did is giving you
appeal.
You're adding appeal. You're adding, like what we say is, updating your home isn't general home maintenance. No, putting a roof on. When you update your home with the times, meaning like new flooring, clean carpet, it looks like you are well maintaining your home. And so for sure, for a first-time home buyer, they're going to be like, man, we don't have to do anything there. And versus your square footage, your amount of bedrooms, your amount of bathrooms, everything, same neighborhood is going to be the exact same thing. And then you got somebody down the road who's not as updated. Maybe the home is a little bit lived in, not necessarily, it's not in bad shape, but it's not in as good of condition as this one. That buyer is going to be all day swayed to this. And you're going to get to ask a little bit more because you've invested your time, your energy, your love for the home. It shows in the home. And so a buyer appreciates that a little bit more. Although on the flip side, there are times where it's like, hey, there's some things where people get so worried about, oh, we need to redo this. We need to do this. We say this all the time. You can go through and find so many things about your house that you don't like. Doesn't mean that the next person doesn't like it. So there is a breakover where it's like at some point you have to stop because
everyone's
it's not
taste
getting
is
anything.
Different.
Everyone's taste is different. Everything's wants and needs are different. But that's also where we come in. We walk through a lot of houses. We see a lot of houses. We talk to a lot of people, especially buyers, on what they're looking for, what they're not looking for. And a lot of times it's very neighborhood area specific, but that's what we're here for, is to kind of help you, guide you. Again, whether it's like, hey, we want to get our house on the market in a week, or hey, we're thinking about it. Husband or wife's going to maybe get a job transfer. We know next year we want to start gearing up and getting ready for that. What can we do? What are maybe some bigger ticket items that we can plan for to get a max?
Projects? Yeah. What's this going to cost? What's this going to take? So we know like our average cost of granite is $40 a square foot for builder grade, 80 to 90 for a tier 1. And so we can walk in and say, yeah, you could put a honed black in here, which we've done a lot. Builder grade granite for $40 a square, and that's going to be $1,000 for your island, but it's going to completely change everything. And then when they're looking at, the house at this address in your neighborhood versus you're going to blow them out of the water and probably sell quicker. And so where it doesn't add value, it's not that we can take a $250,000 house in a $250,000 neighborhood and now ask $280,000 for it, because appraisers still have to do their job.
Sure.
But you're going to maximize your rate of return because that house is going to sell in minutes. And we might be able to set a bar in that neighborhood. I mean, recently in Stacy Lynn and Broken Arrow, we saw one that was, I could not believe what it sold for. It was smaller or on the smaller end, but I go and look at pictures and I'm like, well, yeah, it's justified.
Yeah.
And so we can definitely justify your value, maximize your rate of return, and we just want to hear from you. Anybody that likes these or watches these, we love to hear from you. Call or text, email us anytime. Give us a follow, whatever we can do to help. Lean on us. We're here for you. And it's Jake and Sarah, another episode at Our Kitchen Table. So thanks for watching this far. Have a great day.